Mm. And then when I found out about this platform, I immediately had this feeling of, oh, they were meant to meet somehow. This dragonfly practice and the dragonfly platform. So, and I still don't know exactly how, but I'm happy to just bring it along, like be the channel of the practice and see what happens. Mm, like other kinds of yoga nidra, you are welcome to receive the practice or to participate in the practice from the laying down, the shavasana position, if that's most comfortable to you. You don't have to. You can just sit back, or really any way that you like. But it is traditionally how it's done is laying down and with maybe a blanket over you and maybe a pillow underneath your head as relaxed as possible. Mm. And we as well stay in this practice that you have the opportunity to participate in partnership or together with a being of nature. You don't have to hold it in your hand. You can just be aware of it. Like, oh, here's a plant in my room. Here's the air that I'm breathing. Here's the sunlight coming through the window. Here's the fresh air, uh, the smell of rain, the sound of birds outside, whatever it might be. And my nature being is this, it's a petrified wood. I got this when I received my certification in this practice from the teacher. I usually bring it when I give these sessions. And it reminds me like this thing looks a bit like a rock and it is a bit like a plant. It reminds me that nature defies categories and labels. As much as Western science wants to put things into boxes and giving things names and saying this is this species and that is that, uh, nature is flexible. Sometimes we can put ourselves into boxes in our own minds, thinking of me as this or that, or as good or bad, or whatever. And being with this petrified wood is inviting flexibility. Mm. So maybe there's a nature being around you that you want to partner with as we go on this journey together. This journey will be one of both deep relaxation and nature connection, and it has three parts: a journey through the senses, a journey through the body, and a journey through the earth. The first two parts will be guided by my voice, and the final part is I will play some nature sound. And during that time, my video will stay on, and you might see me with my hands sending to each of you while the nature sounds are playing and guiding you in the final part of the journey. Mm. So maybe you have a comfortable position already and making any last minute adjustments, making sure it's a position that you can stay in for a while. And of course, if you need to move uh, along the way or get up to take care of yourself or even to leave, all of this is fine. Everything that I bring is invitational, it's not required to follow my words at all. This is a time really to trust yourself, to trust your body, and prioritize your own needs and your own comfort. And as much as you want to follow my guidance, if it feels supportive to you, then you can. So maybe you notice that your body is already starting to feel a little bit heavier, a little bit more relaxed. Maybe not. Whatever it is right now is welcome, whatever you notice. Mm. And if you'd like, I invite us to close our eyes or to maintain a soft gaze, to not be looking at anything in particular, to give the eyes a moment to rest, because our eyes do so much work for us every day, focusing, reading, uh, deciphering. It deserves a break as well, and not only at night, including in the day. Mm. You do not need to try to stay awake. If you fall asleep, this is totally okay. Mm. So, our journey through the senses can start by bringing attention to the breath. Just noticing how it is to breathe in and out. Noticing the air going in through the nostrils. Maybe it has a temperature. Maybe the air is cool going in, warm going out. Noticing where in the body the breath is felt the most clearly. Maybe it is in the sensation of the air. Maybe it's in the expansion of the diaphragm or of the shoulders, or something else. There's no need to change or to control or to make the breath happen. It happens by itself. Maybe the air carries a scent or smells. Hmm. Maybe these smells remind you of the outside or of the inside, or of your own body, or of animals that live with you. Maybe there's nothing discernible, and everything is okay. Mm. Mm. Maybe there's some taste that you can notice in your mouth. I'm curious what it is like to breathe in through the mouth, like tasting the air, mm, as well as smelling it. What tastes are here? Mm, mm. The air is touching us all the time. When we breathe in, it touches us on the inside, but even where there is bare skin, we are in contact with the air. What's it like to notice this? The space isn't empty, but is filled with many beings, and the being that is air, the being that is oxygen. As we breathe it in, the trees breathe it out. And as we breathe out, we are giving something back to the air that trees can be nourished by. And this is a kind of contact, kind of touch, mediated by air. Mm. Mm. And our bodies as well being touched by our clothing, the blanket, the floor or the mat or the chair, whatever it is that's holding us up, that's underneath us. We are wrapped around by beings in the environment in all directions. Mm. What's it like to notice that our world is hugging us or embracing us all the time, including right now? Mm. And what's it like to give your weight to whatever's underneath you? I wonder what you notice about the quality of that contact, the texture of those points where body and ground meet. Just noticing what it's like. Mm. And bringing attention to the sense of hearing. So right now, you're hearing my voice. It has not only words, but it has a tone and it has a melody. And there are moments of silence in between. Maybe there are other sounds in your environment right now. Maybe there's a whole soundscape. Maybe you have noise cancelling headphones that has a kind of white noise or white sound of its own. Maybe you hear your own breathing contributing to that soundscape. Your body participates in it as well. Mm. And if your eyes are closed, I wonder what you see behind closed eyelids. If there's a whole galaxy that is visible there, if you see light and shadow, shapes, colors, maybe something else, or maybe it's just dark, it's just quiet. Mm. Noticing the sense of sight that is present even when the eyelids are closed. Mm. From here, we can connect with the sense of imagination, the imaginal sense. And I wonder if you can connect through the imaginal sense to your favorite place. It can be a place on earth, it can be a place in a fantasy novel or in pure imagination. Somewhere that you've been many times or want to visit, a place that you wish existed on earth but doesn't, a place that you feel safe and supported. Wherever that might be. What would it be like to imagine that you are there right now with all of the senses? That maybe you're laying down on that ground or on that, in that world. Maybe it doesn't have a ground. Maybe it's on a cloud. That, oh, your whole body is there right now. What do you see? What does this place look like? Are there plants, animals, beings, elements, landscape features present here? Can you touch them, interact with them through touch? What does it feel like to be laying down in this place? What is the weather like? Is there sun? Is there wind? Is there warmth on the skin? And what does this place sound like? Do these other beings make sound? Is there music of some kind? Are there scents in the air that feel refreshing, feel alive? Mm. And is there a taste here? Are there things that can be eaten to nourish your whole being? Mm. Mm. Being here in your favorite place, your safe place. I wonder if there's any wish or intention or longing or desires that is alive in your heart right now. Something that you really want to have happen, really want to experience, really want to manifest, really believe in. And I wonder what would it be like to imagine that that wish has already come true in this place, that you are living it, you are in it. This longing is true about the world right now. It's not only something to carry in the heart, but something to see mirrored and resonated with all around you. What does that what does that feel like? What does that sound? Mm, mm. Knowing that here we can give this to our favorite place, like planting a seed in the soil of it, planting a seed that can grow in optimal conditions. It has all the nourishment it needs to grow perfectly, without effort, without strain, without difficulty. It will be taken good care of here. Hmm. We slowly allow this image of the favorite place to fade away, knowing that you can return to it anytime during this practice or throughout your days ahead. It is here for you all the time. But for now, letting it go and coming back to the body, back to this room that you're in, or the space that you're in, wherever you are, maybe even outdoors. And let us go on the second journey, which is the pilgrimage through the body. And here I'm going to name some different points on the body and just inviting you to bring awareness to each point as I name them, just noticing it very lightly, very gently. There's no need to do anything with it other than notice. Mm. Mm. We start with the point between the eyebrows. The point between the eyebrows. The middle of your throat. Your right shoulder. Right elbow. Right wrist. The tip of your right thumb. Tip of the index finger. Tip of the middle finger. Tip of the ring finger. The tip of the pinky. The palm of your hand. The back of your hand. Wrist. And the middle of your throat. The left shoulder. Bow. Left wrist. The tip of the left thumb. Tip of the index finger. tip of the middle finger, tip of the ring finger, tip of the pinky, the palm of the hand, and the wrist, the elbow, shoulder, and the middle of your throat. The heart center, the right side of your chest, side of your chest, the heart center, the solar plexus, and the navel center. Your right hip, right knee, go, your right big toe, into posture, and the middle toe. Mm. Ankle, knee, right hip, the navel center, your left hip, left knee, left ankle, left big toe, second toe, fourth toe, and the middle toe. Ankle, knee, hip, and the navel center, the solar plexus, the heart center, the middle of your throat, and the point between the eyebrows. In the right side of your body, the whole right side, the left side of your body, and feeling your whole body at once. All the points at once. This point of awareness, let us go on yet another journey, a journey through the earth, going with your whole body, with all of your senses, all of the points, and allowing the sounds of nature to guide you to wherever they want to take you, wherever your body wants to go. So I'm going to play some nature sounds. I wonder where they might take you, what you might encounter. Maybe they have something to show you. Maybe there's images. Maybe there's sensations, or memories, or visions, or maybe not. And whatever it is welcome. I wonder what you will find on this journey through your inner nature, guided by the outer nature. slowly allowing the images and the sounds and the landscapes to fade away, bringing to awareness again that wish or intention you might have had from earlier and the seeds that you planted in your special place, seeing how they might have been growing already, getting exactly the right kind of nourishment and support that it needs. And again, feeling into what does the world look like? What does the place look like when they have already grown and come out of the soil and become reality? Can you picture yourself in that world right now with your wish or intention being true, being reflected in the environment around you? I wonder how that feels in your body and in your heart. What you see, what you hear, what you sense. And then allow that image to slowly fade away, coming back into awareness of the space that you're in right now, the location of your body, in the room, in the environment, the posture, the sense of being supported by something underneath, and the presence of any nature beings that you might have partnered with to take this journey together, just noticing they're here with you and they have been the whole time. Notice the breath and gently exploring some small movements that feel good to you, to your body. Maybe taking a deeper breath, wiggling fingers and toes, stretching, swaying from side to side, rolling over to one side, and slowly getting up and opening the eyes. When you feel ready, there's no need to rush whatsoever. And the final invitation as we close the practice is connecting to this hour that we spend together. This is an act of kindness to ourselves and to our body, the gift of deep relaxation is an act of kindness. And perhaps we can, as we continue into the day, into the week ahead, is to extend that kindness out into the world, to the places, the people, the beings that we touch, sharing that kindness cultivated by giving to ourselves first. Then we can give as well to the world. Maybe there's some way that you feel called to do something that is right for your community, your ecosystem, to continue the kindness. Maybe it will come. And with that, we close the practice of EcoNidra. In the final few minutes, if you have something that you want to share, you can unmute yourself, you can write in the chat, you can just leave and have a few moments of quiet for yourself. Yeah, thank you for joining me.